Hello, good members. Welcome back to RGT to 1K. We did some losing in our last video, most of which was, me throwing a match, and I figured out what the problem was. It's because I cut my friend Lightning Vortex. So we are going back to the Lightning Vortex. I know that has absolutely nothing to do with why a game was thrown and a match lost because of it, but I don't know. I just really, really like Lightning Vortex, so putting it back in the deck without any more testing with the card destruction, probably go back to it later or something, but yeah, let's see if we can run back this, same list that we've played for so many videos and see if we can maybe not get a loss in this video. Would be nice. We're back down to, I think it's 808, but we're still in the 800s and we are pushing forward. So that is enough for this deck profile, I suppose. Let's go ahead and get into some matches. All right, here we are for match number one. We're at 805, not 808. Forgive me. Maybe for the next series, I'll beg Petty to make me another spreadsheet for whatever that's going to be. I think I've narrowed it down to 2 different decks. Already thinking ahead a little bit here. Speaking of thinking ahead, we will be thinking ahead 2 cards in our deck. I'm throwing down this Pot of Greed. All right, not bad. I could go for turn 1 King Dragoon if I want to, but I've been kind of iffy on making that play. And I think, well, I do have Premature Burial, though. And a Giant Trunade. Oh, wait. Hold on. So, like, turn 2, I could go Premature Burial, Facilier, Giant Trunade, get back Facilier. It's 24, 24, 28. It's only 76. Are there any other 7? Oh, wait. There's Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon, right? 28, 28, 24. That's 8,000? Wow. Okay. In that case, let's go ahead for King Dragoon turn 1, right? Interesting. I'm glad I stopped myself and did the math here. Things get a little different if the opponent sets some back row, then I'm a little less inclined to Premature Burial before the Giant Trunade, but I mean, this is a lot of damage, right? Maybe the opponent summons a face-up monster, Snatch Steal works out, maybe they don't set any back row. We'll see what happens. MST, well, that's awesome. It's not very often we get to play for some pluses with Machine Gate, but we'll take them when they come, right? Okay, we do have a back row. We've got another back row. And a monster, okay. Jar of Greed. What do I want to do here? If they have, like, Mirror Force is probably their only out as far as, like, what that back row could be here. But having this Jinzo here, I think I'm fine just attacking. Could be like a Morphing Jar, like a Cyber Jar, I guess, would be pretty bad for me, but I guess we'll set the Jar of Greed as, like, the hedge against Morphing Jar. Whatever. And we'll just... Oh, it is the Cyber Jar. Okay. All right. Interesting. See what we get here. And we do get a Cyberstein. Oh! A little Golem Sentry action. Okay, we got Pac... I guess it's not Pac-Man. We see a Sinister Serpent. Could be like a Master Lock list. Could be... Yeah, I was like, could just be Control. And Brain Control. All right. It's pretty powerful cards for our opponent here. I'm going to move these over here. We did get a Cyberstein, which I don't think I really want to use here. Just kind of unfortunate, but it's okay. We do have Graceful to go along with our Premature Burial and our Demox, so that's pretty nice. And we did get a Scapegoat, so not all is lost here. I do have a Jar of Greed, but I kind of just want to tribute this Cyberstein for a Jinzo. Lock the opponent out of traps. It locks me out of my Jar of Greed, but I don't really care about that. Alright, Abyss Soldier is coming down in attack position. Well, I guess if I summon Jinzo, then the opponent, like... Well, Sinister Serpent is on the field. Let's just Graceful Charity first. Thinking in Battle. What do we have? What do we have that would make us think in battle here? Two-pronged attack? Alright. I guess I'll throw down the Graceful Charity now. So Golem Sentry. Yeah, like the opponent can just bounce the Jinzo. Oh, Blowback. They do have the Golem Sentry. Interesting. Let's get rid of Demok and... Where are our monster gates? I'm going to get rid of the Blowback Dragon. I think there's a good chance that we could just, like, summon Jinzo on the next turn with Snatch Steal. Maybe I don't activate this Upstart Goblin. A lot of things I could do here. But, I'm going to set Scapegoat 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe I do just Tribute for Jinzo to get another card out of the hand and make them use... I guess it doesn't really matter. No. If they want to bounce the Stein to hand, that's perfectly okay. Let's just set Upstart Goblin, I guess. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I guess I can set Reasoning or something. Probably doesn't really matter here. Like, all of this is going to run into Heavy Storm if the opponent has it, but sure, we'll do that. Pass the turn. I guess there's an argument I'm supposed to go to end phase and just discard Jinzo, but I've got the Blowback in the graveyard, and like I said, I've got the Snatch Steal here. So, I'll Duo. Okay. I activate Jar of Greed in response, actually, here. Kind of protect some of my power cards, or make it, you know, a little bit more likely that I get to protect my power cards. And give the hand a good shuffle. Alright. They get True Nade. Okay. Wanted to keep that one. I guess I'm just going to get rid of Megamorph here. Yeah, I could see the meta being good. Potentially, but that's unfortunate. True Nade is probably the card that I wanted to keep the most. But I guess I can probably draw out something like immediately with the Snatch Steal, maybe with the Prima, and then be good to go. We'll see. I also have this Reasoning over here that I get to activate, potentially. See what the opponent wants to do. I imagine they don't want to bounce Cyberstein back to my hand. Unless they think they can get me below 5,000, but I think they saw the Scapegoat, so... We'll see. This is an interesting position from both sides. They could take... Well, no, they can't take the Cyberstein because I have Scapegoat. I was going to say, they could Creature Swap. They could Brain Control it. Golem Sentry. Okay. I'll take Stein back. That sounds good to me. That's pretty good. I didn't think I was going to get this back, or I maybe could have kept the Megamorph, but limiter removal is probably going to be good enough. We shall see. I get the feeling they probably can't activate this Abyss Soldier. It's probably only in the deck to use with the Sinister Serpent that's right here. But don't know for sure. Think if you play real traps. Okay. Thinking about putting this in defense. I mean, some RGT decks do play real traps. I certainly don't. Oh, we're just going to summon out Giant Rat too. Interesting. How much damage am I willing to take here? I'll take the 1800 and then probably flip Goat. Sure. Gives me a good chance of keeping one around here. Which could be good for Metamorphosis, which would be good with Jinzo. And I could just, like, suck a random monster. Opponent's at 7,000. Okay. This also keeps the field pretty clear for me, which is pretty nice. I might lead on meta, actually. See if that can draw out a trap or something. Another reasoning, okay. Well, we only have, like, Facilier and Cyberstein left, right? So I guess reasoning's actually just not great here unless I hit specifically Facilier. Okay, I could Snatch or I could meta. I think I'm gonna meta first, because I think Snatch is probably a little bit more of an impactful card here. Let's go into Tear. Compulse. Okay. That's fine. So I'll Snatch the Giant Rat. Sure. No. No. You can have that back. I want your Giant Rat. I want that one, please. Thank you. And we'll tribute that for Jinzo. Well, then I can't summon Stein. I have Premature Burial, though. Yeah. Yeah, this is fine. Summon out Jinzo. Hopefully they don't have another, like, hopefully they don't have, like, a Book of Moon. Or something like that. Maybe I did this wrong. Yeah. 48, 96, 78. So that's lethal over that. I think I'm just supposed to get back Giant Trunade here. I feel like I messed this up at some point. I probably did. We know one of these is a Sinister Serpent. Man, I just want to... Yeah, let's get back to Trunade. And go ahead and play that. Yeah, maybe I was... Well... I keep questioning myself here. Everything is probably fine. Like, I also could have gotten back Graceful Charity, but I think Premature Burial is pretty close to the same. Let's just go ahead and Reasoning now. I guess, like, with double Reasoning, we're guaranteed to hit another Cyberstein, so I'm really, really overthinking this. So then I guess I shouldn't have gotten Premature Burial. Well, yeah, the Trunade just makes sure the way is clear. And we need, like... one heads. Oh, they call 4? Okay, well, that's good. Facilier, come on down. And then, yeah, the only monster left is... actually, now I can't get into Stein. I'm probably just, like, ridiculously screwing this up, but... Now we get back the Blowback Dragon. And I need one of these to work, or I need this to work. Okay. Well, maybe not, because the Abyss Soldier's in attack position, but we'll target the Golem Sentry. I feel like I'm just getting, like, a little bit too much into my own head here. Overwhelmed with options, brain shut down. Alright, well, nothing to worry about. Get that out of here. And hope the opponent doesn't have Kuriboh. Sure. There are probably 8,000 other different ways that I could have done this, but here we are. Winning the game. Yeah, like I could have gotten the Megamorph back. I don't know. Bunch of different ways to do this, probably, but it worked out. We're going to win the game. I don't even, because, like, this is 38 plus... Yeah, I didn't even need the Blowback Dragon to work out because the Abyss Soldier's in attack position. So maybe, yeah, I guess taking the Giant Rat probably was correct. All right, the opponent's going to concede. We are definitely playing against a control deck, so I'm going to bring in the token Thanksgivings. We didn't see Scapegoat, but probably go ahead and assume it's there. I like Raigeki Break as well. Do we want Mind Controls? Probably not. We saw Giant Rat. Giant Rat's an interesting one to see with these, but let's go ahead and take these out. And not bringing in the Decrees. We did see Compulse, so maybe they are pretty heavy on traps, but I think that's okay. I want them to show me a little bit more before I decide to bring in Decrees here. Though, if we do make it to a Game 3, and I do think that Decree would be useful, I will bring it in. I have no problems doing that, but yeah, we got we got Game 1. Settle the brain down a little bit for Game 2. Hopefully it's a little bit of an easier... don't need to think as much, just kind of, here's my reasoning, here's my monster gate, you're dead. Alright, double limiter removal, love to see that. We have a Scapegoat, okay. Alright, so his hand's just like one piece away from being absolutely busted. Pot of Greed is good. Always looks like they draw more than they actually do. I don't know why that is. Alright, Duo's pretty good, hopefully it hits a Democ or a Jinzo. Alright, awesome. And I'm just going to send the Democ as well. I would rather keep the cards that can win. The cards that can win very quickly. Show me Monster Gate. Giant Truenade's not bad. I'll accept Truenade as well. I'll set the Scapegoat. If it's like exactly MS tier Dust Tornado, woe is me. It appears it is not. Cool. The Giant Rat is interesting. Oh, we've got Injection Fairy Lily over there too? Okay. Yep, Sangan's fine. I will activate my Scapegoat here for sure. I don't want to put myself out of Stein range. Alright, so need a Monster Gate, need a Stein. Either one of those would work. Facilier? Does Facilier work? 2856, no. Facilier does not work. Heavy Storm. Okay, well... Okay. The hand appeared busted. And now it no longer is. Because we're going to lose our goats here. Though I guess we do have another... Oh, they have Panda too? Okay, so I think I misjudged what's going on over here. I should have thought more of the Giant Rat line instead of some of this other stuff. Yeah, we're going to lose a lot of HP here. But that's all right. Now we know we're up against a more aggressive deck than I thought. It definitely doesn't go to 0 attack. Yeah, there we go. Alright, what do I want here? Reasoning? I guess? Graceful Charity kind of counts as reasoning, right? I absolutely, positively need this to happen, so I'm just going to go ahead and Heavy Storm now. And we'll see what we can get ourselves into. Injection Fairy Lily is a liability with double limiter removal. So now with Graceful Charity, we're looking at Facilier plus Monster Gate, Cyberstein plus Monster Gate, or Reasoning. We'll see what we can get into here. Raigeki Break's not it. Monster Gate. Stein? Oh, Facilier. Okay. Alright, let's get rid of Giant Trunade, Raigeki Break. Set the boy. Monster Gate. God. I mean, hopefully we don't hit Stein, right? Stein would be so sad. It's always Cyberstein. No, I can only make it 2,800. All right. Well, if we had hit like literally anything else, we probably win there. We just needed to fade Stein, but that's okay. That's okay. We didn't really see a whole lot of back row, but we did see like attackers. So maybe I'm off these token Thanksgivings. Decree, still don't know, but maybe I'm off a big bang shot. Just bring in like, could bring the Reckless Greed back in, maybe. Sure. Maybe, yeah, maybe I do bring in Decree. I don't know, like they just didn't show a whole lot of back row, and they have Injection Fairy Lily. Yeah, I'm just gonna. All right, pretty cracked hand here. Love to see this. Not gonna go for turn 1 King Dragoon for sure. I'm just gonna into a Cyberstein. All right, that's pretty good. I'm gonna set the Scapegoat. Yeah, not gonna set the Facilier, and just pass the turn there. Hopefully, well, I guess if they lead on Panda, it's fine. I just don't flip the goats. I don't actually need the Scapegoat here either. That's the thing. Like, it's good with Metamorphosis, but it's not necessary to have. Hopefully they set a bunch of back row. No, just one. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna goat here. Facilier. Interesting. Yeah. I guess I'll Reasoning. See what we hit. We do know we do know there's a Cyber Jar in this deck over here. So we do need to be wary of that. They called 7? Oh yeah. Okay. Well, we're guaranteed to hit something here. Hopefully it's a Demock. It's a Stein. Interesting. Okay. Stein's okay. I could go into Gatling Dragon here. Yeah, I don't hate it. Let's go Gatling Dragon. Hopefully we don't flip 3 heads. That would be annoying. I could have set the other Stein as well. Oh god, please flip 1. No! Alright, I kind of didn't want to like set another monster just because I do have the Scapegoat back here, but I guess I'll attack him with the Gatling. Okay, it is Cyber Jar. Wow. That was not a... What? Criosphinx? Okay. All right. Man, I'm glad... I was gonna say, I'm glad I kept my Heavy Storm, but I guess we got Trunade as well. I guess I do Pot of Greed here. Problem is I'm at 3,000 life points, so like, we could just die. I do have a Mirror Force. Pot of Greed helps me find even more interaction, potentially. The Raigeki Break is gone, but there's still a Torrential in the deck. Okay, I don't think I'm going to upstart Goblin here. Could go for King Dragoon. We haven't normal summoned yet. I don't hate that. I've got double meta. It's just a big thing that gets around everything. Maybe make the opponent set their Mirror Force and their Torrential to try to get around it. It helps beat Snatch Steal. Sure. I think Cyber Jar does just kind of build these games where it's like you have like all of these options, and everything is like this big thought process. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess I could set Giant Trunade. If the opponent has a Heavy Storm, they have a Heavy Storm, you know. Kinda is what it is. I could just discard Stein. guess it is good Monster Gate fodder, but so is Scapegoat. I'm just going to discard Stein. Keep my True Nade and my Heavy Storm safe in the hand here. We'll see. If the opponent's able to kill us from 3,000, cool, you know. Good for them. Through a King Dragoon, a Scapegoat, and a Mirror Force, there is the Heavy Storm down. Uh-oh. I'm going to activate Scapegoat. If they have Panda, you know, it's not great, but... we'll see. And to write down a note to edit a part out where Mom came in. Okay, yep, there's the Graceful Charity. I mean, like Panda... oh, Panda does actually kill me. But I think it's right. I don't know. If they Panda, I lose, I guess. Cool. Maybe that was a reason to not go King Dragoon, but like, I don't know. We knew a good chunk of their hand. We knew they had the Graceful Charity, but hopefully... oh, Tribe? Yeah, Tribe's pretty good too. That doesn't kill us. They need something else to go along with it, but that's not Panda, so we're not dead right now. I guess they could have like Premature Burial for... well, this thing doesn't even kill us. A Giant Rat would do it. Come on, opponent. I just need to live a turn, please. They kept Torrential, Mirror Force, Book of Moon. So maybe they're wanting to just like clear my board and then go defensive. Yeah, there goes the King Dragoon. All right, we're not dead. If they have a ring, we're dead. Hopefully they just won't have it. I've got Snatch Steal plus Monster Gate. I don't have any like limiter removals or anything though. My Steins are gone. They only set 2. Hopefully one's not rings. Drawing Scapegoat's actually not bad. I'm just going to throw off the Heavy Storm here. Go ahead and get those cards gone. Book of Moon, that's fine. Yeah, there's the Mirror Force. Okay, so we still have Torrential in hand that we know about. I can Monster Gate this. The good news is I can't hit a Stein now. It's either Jinzo or D-Mock. Jinzo might be good, might not. I could go into King Dragoon and just set the Scapegoat and try to do stuff on the next turn, I guess. Like, that's not good against... it's fine against Lily. It's not the best. I could go into Last Warrior. That's an interesting thought, but I don't really think that's what I want to do. I think I just want to Monster Gate this off. If I get into D-Mock, excellent. If I get into Jinzo, it's fine. Alright, Jinzo. Okay. Yeah. Alright. I don't love my position, but it is what it is, I suppose. The Tribe was very, very good there for the opponent. It could have been worse. Like I said, they could have had a Panda, and it could have just killed us instantly, but that's alright. MST. Oh, God. They didn't have the Panda last turn, so I'm going to say they don't have it again this turn. If they just drew the Panda, good for them. Yeah, get your Serpent back. I think I have to play the Scapegoat so I don't just lose a Snatch Steal as well. Okay, yeah, you can flash the Panda. That's fine. Summon it. There we go. I just really don't like it when the people just, like, reveal the card or whatever. Just play it. We're making attack, too. being a little petty here. on RGT to 1K. Maybe they're just not gonna attack with it. We gonna attack opponent? You don't have to. You could attack Jinzo. What if they do that? There is... there is technically a chance that the opponent could mess up and not win this game here. Oh, see? Now they're looking at the graveyard. They're thinking, oh, is there something that can prevent me from winning here? Like, what if they attack a token and I have a Kuriboh? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, they got it. All right. Oh. We took a nice shot to the elo there. We lost 20. Put the fear of God in them. I mean, this kind of a matchup is like a Criosphinx. We didn't. Had we flipped one heads with a Gatling Dragon, we probably win this game. But you know, sometimes that's how it's gonna be. We're losing way too much here. But yeah, we're gonna drop down to 785. Not great, but let's get one more. All right, match number 2. We can get some wins going. I know, like, we were just winning over and over and over. So something had to give eventually. There are going to be ups and downs on the ladder. It's not all up, that's for sure. This hand's okay. Let's go ahead and lead on the old upstart after giving the opponent the U2. Jar is not bad. I kind of want to set a Facilier here. If it survives, that's great. If it doesn't, whatever. But like, say my opponent is on Turbo, which is the most likely deck I could be playing, I think. They go T-set pass. Cool. Now I contribute this for a blowback. Oh, yeah. Gain a nice little plus off of an MST here. Into Pot of Greed. All right. Yeah, I mean, we did make the opponent's knock live. Oh, Gagagi go? All right. Normally, I would say this is going to be in the thumbnail, but it's probably going to be Criosphinx, right? Oh, Stein. Okay. Well, what can we get off of this Pot of Greed? Any Megamorphs? Prima? Okay. And a Scapegoat. Not bad. So, we have options. Stein can get into Big Boy. Let's see, that's 950, 5150, 5850. It's not quite enough, really, to justify that. Oh, wait. I have Prima Trunade. But, oh, wait. That's right. Knock got rid of Facilier. I could still summon Facilier, though. And I can meta it off into... say Twin-Headed Thunder Dragon, just because it does the most. It's 950. Get this back. 3750. Plus this. No, not quite enough. So I think what I'm going to do... I'm just going to summon Facilier, and I'm going to meta it off for King Dragoon. And I'm going to play this a little slowly. Because I think, unless I just calculated something wrong, I don't really have a kill here. You can take 5,500. Oh, I did have a kill. I forgot this attacks for that much. All right, let's just let's just set the Scapegoat, pass the turn. I didn't want to bring back Facilier here, because attacking for 2,800 and the opponent just snatch stealing it is really bad for me. Abyss Soldier's fine. Can't be targeted. Sure. That's funny. Do I have a kill now? I probably do, right? Cyberstein, 42, it's 24, 24, it's 48. 55. No? Really? Hold on a second. There's no way. 4,200 gets over this for 24 plus 24. It's 48. It's 55 plus 28. Really? Huh. Okay, well, if that's the case, I'm just going to attack over the Abyss Soldier then. Maybe I'm missing out with 24 plus 24. Huh. 24, 24, 7. It's 55 plus 2,800. Yeah. Huh. Just missed out on lethal there. Oh, ring. Ring's pretty good. Okay. I'm just gonna giant. No. I'm gonna heavy storm first because now I should have. Well, now I have lethal if blowback works. I think. No, I'm just gonna go into Stein. Whatever. Let's just heavy storm here. Sure. Then we'll summon Cyberstein. No, because now I have to go for Gatling. Am I just like... I guess I'm just losing it. No, we have lethal, as long as this doesn't flip exactly 3. No, I can only use the Prima once. So I need it to flip only 1 heads? I guess I'm just losing it. Oh, come on. Come on. We can't flip 3 tails in a row. How do we do this? How does this happen? Now I've got the Stein here. I'm just chilling. Alright. I am also willing to concede that I kind of screwed this up, but... Because now I'm at 1150 with a Stein just kind of chilling in attack position. I guess I could ring it off. Okay. That means I can't use Prima, but it could keep me alive. We'll see what happens. Hopefully they don't have Snatch for the Gatling Dragon. That would be a nightmare. Prima? Okay, that's fine. It's gonna bounce the ring. I'm gonna target Stein. Just in case. Yeah, now I can't Prima, but that's okay. They set a monster. Cool. Alright. Reckless Greed is something. Alright. Gatling Dragon, you flipped 6 tails in a row in this video. Come on. Heads. Awesome. I don't even think I need another one. Heads. Oh god, don't flip 3 this time. Alright, awesome. What a roller coaster this video has been. Good lord. Alright, get in there. Kuribo's the last card. And then I lose to some sort of like top deck, I don't know, top deck Mirror Force or something. Okay, water. If they have a legendary Ocean, I don't... Well, this is Messenger of Peace, not Level Limiter Gravity Bind. So let's bring in the Messenger of Peace. Let's bring in these cards. We'll cut these. Cut a Stein. That's fine. I'm leaving the Megamorph, I think. Don't really know if I need Royal Decrees. Probably not. But... Ooh. Feel like I win that last match if I don't flip 3 tails with the Gatling Dragon. That last match was just wild anyway. And then this one just complete roller coaster from the beginning. All right. This might not be the content that you... It probably is the content that you all signed up for since you're paying for it. This is the content that I signed up for. Oh, nice little reasoning. Okay. They do lead on a bunch of back row, so maybe I do want the decrees if we go to a game 3. Let's throw down Graceful Charity. Maybe we hit a Heavy Storm here and we just kind of like launch our opponent into the sun. You want to, Solemn Judgment this? All right. They do not. Draw that third card. Limiter removal. Okay. Yeah, let's get rid of the blowback. I kind of want to get rid of the meta here. Meta's really good, though. Let's just get rid of Facilier. I've got the Scapegoat to work with the Monster Gate. Sure. And I'm going to throw down Reasoning, and if I hit Jinzo, I'm going to be a very happy person. Oh, there's the Solemn Judgment. Okay. All right. I see. I'm going to set the Scapegoat. If they have MST, cool. They do not. They have MST here? Okay. I'll activate it. Hopefully they don't have Tribe. Book of Moon? Judgment? Uh-oh. Okay. Well, that was a downside of not keeping the Facilier for sure. Not that Facilier would necessarily be a win here, because they do have the Book of Moon that we know about. Stein. All right. That's not a 0. I guess I do Monster Gate it off if I get into like a Demock or something. Sure. And like they can't do anything about it here, because we know that's just Book of Moon. All right, like I said, if we hit a Demock or something, what I want here, is there a level 4 machine? I don't think there is, right? Could just get Facilier here. No, because then I don't win. If they book Facilier, but I can't. What? Evan, this is a Demock. I can't get back Facilier. Let's just get Reasoning. I guess get Reasoning. Try to go for the win. That seems good to me. What are they gonna call? Well, if I hit Cyberstein, if I hit Stein, I don't win. I might just get the Snatch. Yeah, let's get the Snatch. They Book of Moon their Gagagigo, and then they die because I go into Gatling Dragon. Yeah. Yep. All right, glad I saw that. All right, let's go into Gatling Dragon. Limiter. 10,400 coming to the dome. Crunch. I really shouldn't have activated the other limiter because of potential like Kuriboh, maybe. But that's okay. Man, we're gonna end another episode down, but we went 1-1. And that other match was just really sweet anyway. I'm sure if I did anything like drastically awful, you all will call me out in the comments, but yeah, we're down to 799. We ended up -6 on the episode, but at least we didn't tank a full 2 matches like last time. Things will turn around. We will get more wins, but for now, we're gonna end this one at 799. That's all right. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. We'll be back with the next one.